So ancient Egyptians believed in reincarnation. At least that's what Herodotus tells us that he established uh, from learning about them and also going there and talking to the Egyptians themselves, and in particular the priests at the temple, especially the temple at Thebes. That's where he collected a lot of information about the religious, cultural, and history about the Egyptians. So the Egyptians believe that the soul cannot die, the soul lives on forever. Or let's start from the point that they believe that the human body has a soul in it when you are alive, and that soul leaves the body when you die. Sounds like what people in different cultures have believed over thousands or hundreds of thousands of years. So they believe that when a baby is born, they are born with a soul that came from somewhere. So where do they believe this soul came from? They believe that a human soul um, spent time moving from one animal to another. Not really, okay, I shouldn't say a human soul, but I should just say a soul moved from one animal to another. So you are born human, or your soul is born in your body as a human being. When you die, it leaves your body, it goes to you are born, or the soul is born in another animal. Could be a cat, could be a dog, could be a cow. And in fact, that explains why Egyptians were like, they saw most animals as sacred, or generally it was not, they were not comfortable with taking the life of an animal just like that. I read somewhere in the Herodotus book where he explains that if you killed, I think it's a cat, you could be sentenced to death, something like that. There are animals that if you kill them, you could be sentenced to death, and some, if you kill them, you will be fined heavily. So now, in general, they believe that this reincarnation, it took 3,000 years before you came to the last animal, to the same animal. So if your soul is in human now, you die, then that soul will move on to different animals, being born in different animals for 3,000 years, and then you are born again as a human being. They don't have the element of where you are born is determined by your actions, like you say some of the religions that we still have around that believe in reincarnation tend to have that kind of a component, that the animal in which you will be born in your next life depends on your current way of living. So it doesn't seem like they had that. Maybe they did, and Herodotus doesn't explain it in his book. But yes, ancient Egyptians believed in reincarnation.